I don't know if all Boy Scouts are gays. They could probably tie the knot in like 50 different ways. Got a safe full of cherries cause I pop it and lock it. A girl's like a fridge, once a week you should stock it. Girl, if you're into rimming, it's only safe if you're swimming. But girl, don't sit on that couch cause I treat my objects like women. I spit fire like I just blew a demon. My shit's so hot, I'll leave your toilet bowl steaming. I'm gonna tear it like the cards of the gypsies. You'll bleed for so long, you'll get monthly ellipses. And if your pants are loose, I replete. Yeah, you're a first-time vegan and it's nice to meet ya. I'm Bo, yo. I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you whether you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G shorty that can really find your G-spot. Whoa, yeah. Hey, what the fuck's a G-spot? I don't know. Go to a vagina orchard, count 1, 2, 3, spin that plane around, you got a third world country. That's right, consider yourself warned, I'm offensive and creative like handicap porn. You're playing with your breasts, excuse me, can I try it, ma'am? You're pushing them together like a titty Venn diagram. Look at that crack, excuse me, can I buy a gram? Right below your diaphragm, ass looks like you're hiding ham. First base, we're making out. Second base, I'm getting faked out. Said third base, I'm getting takeout. And I try to take it home if I knew I'd take it out, but I just don't know. I said I just don't care. I said my flow's so cold, I need a tampon from a polar bear. And you can spell and smell my stink. B.O. lingers and it makes you think, cause I'm Bo, yo. And I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you whether you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G shorty that can really find your G-spot. Whoa, yeah. Provided that you point me in the general direction. Let's get ready. Cause girls are like donuts when I be busting bonuts. I can make them cream filled to give them a layer of glaze. I'm like Doug's friend Skeeter whenever I meet her. Because I skeet her so hard, people call her Patty Mayonnaise. Oh, Nickelodeon and cum. What? Yo, I'm blowing up like I thought I would. I'm circumcised cause I don't come from the hood. My girl is epileptic cause she's the one I'm jerking with. Come on, you Asian child labor, show me what you're working with. Ooh, large machinery. Cause there's an inverse relationship between respect and sex. I'm talking about religious sex, like a Mormon sect that says you can't have sex with members of different sex, but you can't have sex with members of the same sex. So if the sex can be different, the sex can be sane, and the only sex left is some left-hand shame. And girl, I left you cause you left the game. And if that don't feel right, then you can write my name, cause I'm Bo, yo. And I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you whether you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm hot. I'm a real G, think I'm really find your G-spot. Whoa, yeah. Oh, but I'm inadequate. Have I gotten that point across yet? How original. Yo, my junk's so long that it hangs and swings. So at the nude beach, people think I'm looking for locked rings. Play the skin flute, your big boy sings. If you want to take it all, wear African neck rings. They make your neck longer, cause I'm like, fuck it. Haters call me gay, but that ain't hating, cause I'm not homophobic, my morals are straight. And if I'm in the closet, then you are below me, taking the B-A-T out of basement, homie. Yeah, yo, yeah, what? Cause I'm Bo, yo, and I'm the greatest rapper ever, and I'll weather you whether you think I'm clever or not. Think you better, you're not. Don't need a sweater, I'm a real G, I can really find you what now? Oh, yeah, well I'm Bo, yo, what? I'm representing you, I'm representing the people from the 01982, yo. Oh, yeah. What? Yo, motherfucker, tinkle, yeah. Every time I go to dinner, seems like I'm getting a little bit thinner. I'll sit down at the breakfast table, I can talk, well they're not able. When I look at them, I find there's a single question on their mind. I wish it could go back to the way it was. It's not easy now because my whole family thinks I'm gay. I guess it's always been that way. Maybe it's cause of the way that I walk, makes them think I like boys. That I like boys. The goddamn question just won't go away, and I get asked every single day. But the way they ask it is not a disguise. Like, how was your day? Do you like to kiss guys? This is the worst, baby, this was my fear. Now their opinions are crystal clear. Because my whole family now is shocked. I'm in the closet and the door is locked. Now my glory days are gone. I was John Elway, now I'm Elton John. My whole family now suspects watching SpongeBob had side effects. I'm not gay and that's what I said. If I'm gay, hey God, strike me dead, you know? That's weird. Just 'cause I'm on the cheerleading team or my birthday party at a Broadway theme. When I go outside, what do I see? That the clouds in the sky spell F-A-G. Because I think that God might think I'm gay. What does he know anyway? My grandma gave me a present just last year and the card said, happy birthday queer. My whole family thinks I'm fab. There's a guy's butt. Hey, Bo, take a stab. Come on. Why doesn't he get women? There's no other way. It's 'cause I'm lanky, not 'cause I'm gay, alright? Not 'cause I'm gay. Just 'cause I'm afraid of the snow, or my favorite color is the rainbow. That was a joke. I don't mean to yell, but I fear I must, 'cause I'm losing the people that I thought I could trust. Because even my boyfriend thinks I'm gay. Just kidding. You all probably think I'm gay. Man, this song is counterproductive. La 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 la. Because my whole family thinks I'm gay. What if they know anyway? You gotta look right through the haze. Easy Bake Oven was just a phase. My whole family thinks I'm queer. That is all I ever hear. But I've been as straight as a ramp, if you don't count Bible camp. Bible camp. I'm not gay, I swear.
Well, I wake up in the morning at 11:47 and I can't believe I have to face the horror of another fucking day. And the magnificent magnitude of my morning erection merely mocks me like the sun in its optimistic greeting of the day. Managing to manifest a modicum of motivation, I meander to the kitchen, make a mission out of mixing Nescafe. But the milk is going off and coffee by itself is bitter, and there's ants all through the sugar in the supermarkets miles a fucking way. My life is pretty sad, but I know that I should be glad. I could be a starving Ethiop or a policeman in Baghdad. Policeman in Baghdad. At 11:53 I instigate the day's ablutions in the hope my constitution can be altered by some action on the bowl. But the total non-existence of colonic animation seems to me the perfect metaphor for the utter constipation of my soul. By 11:59 I have decided that my life would be immediately improved by a carefully written list of short-term goals. But by 12:05 my list consists of 1 dot, put some pants on, 2 dot, go to the shop, buy some prunes and Panadol. My life is pretty shit, but I know I shouldn't whinge about it. I could be a Palestinian driving buses on the Gaza Strip. Yeah, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be an Ipswich prostitute or Gary Glitter's family. Yeah, I have no right to cry. Some people have it worse than I. I could be a thalidomide kid with something in my eye. Something in my eye. At 12:30 I realize I'm feeling so dejected that I've totally neglected the beginning of the Jerry Springer show. So I settle on the sofa, try to focus an iota of my motor neurons on the brilliant insights for which Jerry is known. And although on any other day a show entitled Midgets, Midgets, Midgets would excite me like a virgin at a year 11 ball, today those little jelly wrestling fellas fail to free me of my misery. Instead they simply serve to make me feel 3 foot tall. Mad, how bad can it be? Some people have it worse than me. I could be a junior lifesaver on a Bandarache beach, or a woman in the Taliban, or a Jew in the Ku Klux Klan, or the architect of the World Trade Center, or a mortuarist in Myanmar. I could have my identity mistaken as a bomber in an underground station. I could be a peace-loving speechwriter in George W.'s administration. Yeah, you know that I don't have the right to be unhappy with my life. I could be Hitler's mother or Shane Warne's wife. Yeah, you know that I shouldn't be bitching. I could be in a worse position. I could be a 3-nipple naturopath in the days of the Spanish Inquisition. You know I have no right to cry. Some people have it much, much worse than I. I could have a serious nut allergy and be shipwrecked on an island with a crate of Snickers bars, a jar of Nutella, and a fresh-baked pecan pie. Some people have it worse than I.
Good. So, yeah. This first song is called A World on Fire. This next song is a little bit longer than that one. And it's about all the sad stuff I see in the world, and I see a lot of sad stuff, and it's called Sad. Get on my level, Madison. Picture a depressed onion cutting itself. I met a homeless man named Rich. He wasn't. Isn't that terrible? I saw a flyer for a lost dog, and the dog didn't have any legs. I saw a diabetic kid trick-or-treating. I saw a giraffe who had a short neck. That was sad. Or a deer. I saw an old man get hit by a train. He didn't see it in the pouring rain. He didn't hear me shout, "Look out for the train!" Because I didn't say anything. I just thought to myself, ooh, this is gonna be sad. And it was. I'm a genius. I saw a man with only one eye in a 3D movie. I saw a little boy drop his ice cream cone directly on his mother's corpse. I saw a kitten stuck in a tree, then the kitten jumped off and he hung itself. I saw a boy who had red hair. I went to a store looking for something to buy, but they only sold paintings of the same sad guy. No, wait, this store sells mirrors. See what I did there? Let's rock! No. The world's so sad, Madison. Pain, war, genocide, racism, sexism. But I gotta remember there's good things about it too. Like the fact that none of that's happening to me. Score! Still, though, it's hard not to be sad about it. How do y'all do it? I've been telling you guys terribly sad things this whole song. You haven't been sad at all. You've been happy. No, you've been laughing. That's it, laughter. It's the key to everything. It's the way to solve all the sadness in the world. I mean, not for the people that are actually sad, but the people like us that gotta fucking deal with them all the time. Being a comedian isn't being an insensitive prick capitalizing on the most animalistic impulses of the public. It's being a hero. The world isn't sad. The world's funny. I get it now. I'm a sociopath. I saw an old man slip and fall. What a fucking idiot. I saw a woman at her daughter's funeral. Ha ha ha. Classic comedy. Everything that once was sad is somehow funny now. The Holocaust and 9/11. That shit's funny 24/7 'cause tragedy will be exclusively joked about because my empathy is bumming me out. Goodbye, sadness. Hello, jokes. Thank you very much.
I'm going to do this song in honor of the holiday we just celebrated, St. Patty's Day. It's my favorite holiday, and I learned a song in honor of it. It's an old Irish song. It's been passed down from generation to generation, from father to son, when the boy's on the verge of manhood. And it's called Down to the Old Pub Instead. Lad, it's your duty to find ye a lass with childbearing hips and a pink supple ass, and make her your wife and love her with love so true. Now some rivers run high, some rivers run low. When her river runs red, then she's starting her flow. And it's called menstruation, and here's what it means to you. You will notice her bloomers are spotty at first. Stand back, her ovarian dam's gonna burst. Son, don't be afraid, it's a natural thing. Just wad up some cotton and hand her some string. Put the old linens on top of the bed. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. She'll retain her water, her breasts will be tender, and every third word that you say will offend her. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. And she'll want to make love. If you do, you're a fool, 'cause you'll only end up with a bloody O'Toole. Get out of the house, down to the old pub instead. And she'll want you to sample the fruit of her loins, but son, it'll taste like some old rusty coins. So turn off the light, boy, and take off your hat, and drop to your knees, say a prayer to St. Pat. Then he'll give you the strength to get out of the bed, and for Ireland's sake, go down to the old pub instead. Now the pub is the place where the lads are a-meeting, when the moon's full and the gals are a-bleating. The Catholic, the Protestant, even the pagan, the pub is the place when your lady is ragging. So drink of your pint, boys, and thank your shamrocks that as menfolk we don't have to bleed from our cocks, and that we can escape from the lady in red and get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Fuck the rules, fuck the game, fuck you tools, fuck your lame. If giving a fuck means sucking up, then fuck it, fuck the fame. A bit unstable, fuck you brain, a bit like Abel, fuck you Cain. Dumb little fuck, if I'm fucking something up, then fuck my name. Fuck the politicians, fuck missionary missions, fuck beauty competitions, fuck bigoted traditions. I fucking hate that shit I do, and if you don't fuck it, fuck you too. Couldn't get a fuck who I'm talking to, fucking who, fuck you dude. Fuck how I'm regarded, or if I get bombarded by sick creationists who are borderline retarded. Yeah, fuck me for my hard words, fucking now the R word. Fuck me for my hard work that got me into Harvard. Man, fuck it, fuck my past, fuck the time, fuck it fast. If you think I'm fucking with you, then you're fucking with your fucking last. God bless you, common cold. Fuck the Pope, fucking old. If you love the poor, they would have sold this mansion made of solid gold. So fuck him, yeah, fuck it, fuck him. I said it, fuck it, fuck him. Gonna save the deacons, preachers, all them geezers. Fuck it, fucking, fuck the fashion scene. It is so fucking obscene. It will take a poor fat teen chick and make her turn bulimic. Fuck the shit that I came for, and fuck the shit that I paid for, and the rappers I made a name for, calling for a race war. Now go out and pimp their rides, buy, accessorize, and turn 10,000 bright eyes to the company run by the white guys. You suck, you fucking suck, you suck so much, you suck. Fuck, if I sucked as much as you, I'd motherfucking shut it up. You suck, you fucking suck it, so fucking shut it. Drop the beat, then pick it up like Mr. Bucket.
You got sticks and stones to turn to, but I got words to hurt you. So save your bullets, cause you're fucked. You got sticks and stones to turn to, but I got words to hurt you. So save your bullets, cause you're fucked. You're
Okay. We're moving right along here.
Hello, patient 24602.
I'm sorry. Hello.
How are you feeling?
Not great.
Has the treatment been working?
I don't think so, no.
What are your remaining symptoms?
I internalize my feelings a lot. I have trouble articulating how I'm feeling to other people. I feel
so
like
basically you're still a little bitch.
Yeah, it's very mature of you, disembodied voice way
I
up
was
there.
just joking, nigga.
All right, you're not as safe in Wisconsin as you might think
I'm
with
not
that shit.
human. I can
All
say
right,
whatever I want.
What? Get to the point. What's wrong with me? Please, please.
Your emotions and your logic are at war.
Okay.
Your creativity and your analysis are at war. And most simply, your left and right brain are at war.
My
To
left and
fix the problem, we must separate them from each other. Splitting your neurological functions in 5.
Well, we book an
4,
appointment or something.
3,
you don't just start counting down
2,
to major
1.
medical procedures.
This may hurt a bit.
I don't even know what it is.
0.
Just tell me what you're.
Isolation complete. This is Bo's left brain. Objective, logical, cold, analytical, aware of patterns, aware of trends. He's efficient. And a prick. This is Bo's right brain. Subjective, creative, sensory, aware of feelings, aware of people. He's emotional. And an idiot.
That's your opinion. Just careful with opinions.
Okay, boys. Play nice.
I am the left brain, I am the left brain. I work really hard till my inevitable death brain. You got a job to do, you better do it right. And the right way is with the left brain's might. I like Oreos and pussy, yes, in that order. And I cried for at least an hour after watching Toy Story 3. What? I am the right brain. I have feelings. I'm a little all over the place, but I'm lustful, trustful, and I'm looking for somebody to love or put my penis in. Here comes a female, here comes a female.
Puff your chest out, take your phone and check your email. Our evolutionary purpose is repopulate. So gather data now and see if she's a possible mate. Holy fuck, I think she might be the one. There's something about her, I just can't describe it. Tits. I am the earth, she's the glorious sun. I want her to trust me, and I just want her to, how do I say this? Sit on my face? Sit on my face! All right, now right brain, you're being insane. No left brain, I'm just being alive. You should try it. You might like it. I worked hard to give him everything he cared about. You were worried about the things that he was scared about. I'm calm and collected when you act wild. I am the adult, you are the child. You think you're the right one every time. You think you know everything, but you don't know anything at all. Half of his problems were supposed to be mine, but you wanted everything. I hope that you're happy, cause he's sure not. Well, according to my calculations, I'm sorry, let me run the numbers again. You're a pussy. Name calling, really? You're gonna just do name calling? I'm not calling names, right? I'm just stating facts, and the fact is, you're a quivering pussy. I'm the pussy? Well, at least I don't play with toys still, okay? Rubik's Cubes are not toys. They keep my spatial reasoning skills sharp. Left brain plays the toys. Look at you, Mr. You're a toy player. Well, at least I did my fucking job, all right? I kept him working. I kept him productive. You were supposed to look after him. You were supposed to keep him emotionally stable through all this. Now you're trying to blame me for how he's feeling. If he's feeling unhappy, it's because you failed him. You did this to him. He hates you. I know he does. He fucking hates you. Right brain, look, I'm sorry, okay? No, you're not. Look, maybe there's something that we could do together. Together? Take the best parts of both of us, put them together. I'm listening. It would let you let your feelings out. It would let me analyze. So you could man the themes, I'll man the form. It's something that George Carlin did. It's something that Steve Martin did. It's something special that we could both perform. Do you know what it is? Juggling. We could juggle and juggle our cares away. It was comedy. We could do comedy together.
Initiate reassembly.
All right, right brain, look, we're gonna do comedy together, all right? We're gonna do comedy, all right, left brain, I'll do comedy with you. Look, we can fix them like this. We can make them happy again, I promise, all right?
5,
left brain.
4,
left brain, I love you.
3, 2,
I know.
1. Experimentation complete.
Thank you very much. Thank you guys for coming. It's so nice. I wanted to record the CD in Madison because it's always been one of my favorite places to play. I played here last year. I don't know if some people came to that one. That's very nice. Thanks for coming again. I appreciate it. There's gonna be, there's little silences in the show as I'm moving between pieces. Don't feel like you have to fill that silence with laughter or applause. I don't want you leaving the show saying, my hands hurt from clapping, my stomach hurts from laughing. I just want you leaving the show thinking, oh, well. And we're on our way.
If you really love me the way you say you do, if you love me half as much as I love you, you would pluck a planet from the sky. You would use a falling star to dot the I in I love you. That is what you do. You'd take a dreary day and you would paint it blue. If you love me unconditionally, these are the things that you would do for me. Because I need you like a fish needs a sea, Like a fire needs oxygen, like a flower needs a bee. And if you really cared for me, you'd let me video you while you wee, standing up in the bath. I shouldn't even have to ask. Perhaps you'd even store a little more in a flask. These are just the things that people do when their love for one another is true. Ba-do-do, we go together like toast and pate, like racism and ignorance, like Jews and hogmanay. And if you really want to show you care, you'd let me wear your underwear when we visit your mums. It's a bit of harmless fun. I just like talking about your childhood with some lace between my buns. There's no reason for a big to-do if your love for one another is true. But we go together like a bird in a nest, like internet and kiddie porn, like guns in the US. And if you love me like you say you do, you'd purchase 40 cockatoo and teach them to fly in formation in the sky, and shit the words Tim is God on my ex-girlfriend's Hyundai. Sure, it might be easier with doves, but shirking challenges is not what love's all about. Love is not all wine and roses. Sometimes it's handcuffs and cheese. And no one said love is for free. And if you agree with that, you'd sing me passages from the Koran, wearing nothing but a Bob the Builder hat to the tune of Waltzing Matilda. I just love the combination of Islam, nationalism, and builder. Islam, and nationalism, and Bob the Builder. Islam, nationalism, and Bob the Builder. Because I need you like a tick needs a talk, like bananas need pajamas, like a nun needs cock. And if you wanna put your love for me first, you wouldn't go through childbirth. You'd agree to adopt so that you could stay thin. We'll get a Chinese kid, it could teach us Mandarin. And communists don't make as much noise, and they're really good at sharing their toys. Because I dig you like an Aussie digs pies, like born against dig Jesus, like Jesus dug guys. And if you love me just a modicum, you'd softly rub my perineum and stick a finger up my bum as I'm about to come. I've heard it's quite acceptable and surprisingly fun. Not that I'm saying that I particularly want you to, but hypothetically it is something you might do. You know, if you love me unconditionally, like letting me video you while you wee. Assuming there's nothing worth watching on TV.
So about halfway through the show, so I think it's time to talk about how deep I am. And I'm pretty fucking deep, guys. So deep that I named this song #deep.
watch a bluebird drop from a tree and take to the air? Me neither. Have you ever took time out to finish a rhyme, but the right words just weren't there? Meat cleaver. The people in my life are like grains of sand, 'cause they stick together, yeah. Often near my butthole. If life is an ocean, I am a deep and handsome fish. A fish that's drowning. If the artistic process is a birth canal, then I am a freshly jellied kid. Come witness my crowning. These thoughts of mine must be a sign that if Jesus can walk on water, can he swim on land? Probably not. Have you ever accidentally peed on the toilet seat instead of on your girlfriend's face? Me neither. Me neither. Have you ever wrote a song note for note and not a single note was out of place? Duh. Hold on. The people in my life are like blades of grass. How? 'Cause they're all so grounded, but at least grass stays away from my butthole. Art is a harlot, and I am her sassy urban friend. Bitch, why you being so selfish? If mama is right and the world is my oyster, then I must have an allergy to shellfish. You don't know. How could you know? If life makes you wish you were dead, just put on a good movie, then promptly put a bullet in your head. Spend forever asleep, 'cause life pales in comparison to living the dream. Hashtag. Thank you. There's things I don't want to be misconstrued in my act that I feel often are. I don't want you leaving my show thinking that I think I know better than people or that I think I'm better than people in general. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. This is a song from the perspective of God. The books you think I wrote are way. Surprisingly, I don't use my omnipotence to be a fucking creep. You're not going to heaven. Why the fuck would you think I'd ever kick it with you? None of you are going to heaven. There's a trillion aliens cooler than you. You shouldn't abstain from rape just 'cause you think that I want you to. You shouldn't rape 'cause rape is a fucked up thing to do. Pretty obvious, just don't fucking rape people, please. Didn't think I had to write that one down for you. I don't think masturbation is obscene. It's absolutely natural. unnatural and the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. You make my job a living hell. I send gays to fix overpopulation, and boy did that go well. You're not going to heaven. Eat 1,000 crackers, sing 1,000,000 hymns. None of you are going to heaven. You're not my children. You're a bad game of Sims. You shouldn't abstain from pork just 'cause you think that I want you to. You can eat pork, 'cause why the fuck would I give a shit? I created the universe. Think I'm drawing the line at the fucking deli aisle? You argue and you bicker and you fight. Atheists and Catholics, Jews and Hindus argue day and night over what they think is true. But no one entertains the thought that maybe God does not believe in you. You pray so badly for heaven, knowing any day might be the day that you die. But maybe life on earth could be heaven. Doesn't just the thought of it make it worth a try? The type of thing that you have to earn, and when you earn it, you won't need it. My love's the type of thing that you have to earn, and when you earn it, you won't need it. I'm not gonna give you love just 'cause I know that you want me to. If you want love, then the love has gotta come from you. Thank you very much.
I came down to the breakfast table, felt like I could die. Tried so hard, but wasn't able to look you in the eye. For I am feeling so much shame. Yes, I have brought disgrace. Can tell I've soiled my good name by the look upon your face. Well, it seems last night you caught me spanking it. No use denying it, I was really cranking it. Well, dry your eyes, don't be so sad. If you could just forgive me and talk to me, Dad. Talk to me, Dad. I didn't hear you enter, no, I didn't hear the door. With my hand upon my member and my pants upon the floor. Now burnt into your brain is an image you despise, like blood and guts and starving kids and Stevie Wonder's eyes. Well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it. No use denying it, I was really cranking it. Well, dry your eyes, don't be so sad, but I wouldn't use those tissues, they've already been had. Talk to me, Dad. The look upon your face made my swollen gland diminish. So I said, could you close the door? I really want to finish. Now, Daddy, I'm ashamed and I completely understand if you never want to hug again or even shake my hand. Well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it. No use denying it, I was really cranking it. Well, dry your eyes, don't be so sad. Just because it was your bed, it's not that bad. When I was only 17, you told me it was dirty, so it must be really creepy when your kid is pushing 30. But you cannot tell me, Dad, you have never had a whack at the thing that hangs below your belt and bumps into your sack. Well, it seemed last night you caught me spanking it. No use denying it, I was really cranking it. Well, dry your eyes, don't be so sad. But I wouldn't use those tissues, they've already been. Just because it was your bed, it's not that. Daddy, Daddy, please forgive me and talk to me, Dad. Talk to me, Dad. Thank you, good night.
But anyway, I want to thank you very much once more for coming. This is my favorite thing to do, to perform. And you coming allows me to do that, and I really, really do appreciate that. Honestly and genuinely. I will now recede back into my stage persona. I just blacked out for 10 seconds. Love songs used to be so beautiful, you know? Let us go then, you and I, when the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient Ithras upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys, if not more. Justin Bieber, One Direction, Usher, you know them. You know their love songs. Beautiful, complex love songs, but these new artists, the J. Biebs, the 1Ds, the Ushers, they've done something very strange to the format and the structure and the purpose of love songs. And I tried to capture how they've changed it with this love song. I hope you enjoy it, and most importantly, mark the differences. Jason Derulo. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords. But you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you, finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team, cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 yeah. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her, but now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague, like I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide, and I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, oh hello Satan. Satan, you taste so good. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody. Come on, louder, I can't hear you. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. So far above you, so read them and hate yourself.
then pay me to tell you I love you. And your parents will always come along because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong?
When you repeat that, repeat that, repeat that, repeat that. I am a vessel. 666. Illuminati. Freemasons.
We know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff.
I'm a feminine M&M, a slim shady lady, but nice cause I texted Haiti. 90 lady cops in the road and I'm arrested for doing 80. Like Hamlet, all about words, words, words. Divide a whole into thirds, thirds, thirds. I'm a gay sea otter. I blow other dudes out of the water. I'm the man, muffin, diving, muffin, cold and fly like an Arctic puffin, puffin. Wacky to baggy, hating other rappers like I'm Helga Pataki. And I've been rocking this mic before electricity, way back in 1000 BCE. That's before the common era. Era. I can't be stopped, flow so sick that it should be mopped up. Chick's got a Dixie cup, I got a dick full of helium, I'll fuck you up. A boy, a girl, a middle-aged bitch. Botox in the third person. I give the perspective a switch and Botox in the third person. Just relax, if you wanna know me, here's 2 facts. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. Hungry, hungry hypocrite. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. Met a girl named Macy. I had sex with her all day, but she was dyslexic, so I ended up doing the YMCA. We ballin' Asian, we bowlin', prostate cancer, semicolon. Find that hole like I'm Stephen Hawking. Atticus Finch, killing, mocking. Cry like a child would. You rape my childhood, just strolling. Rollin' your pole into roly-poly, Oli's colon. To relax my mind and take a walk by the clock, and I pass the time and rhyming, mathematical timing, syntax and paxi, intact timing. I'm an internet provider, came from the web like a horny spider. Fucked a girl in an apple orchard, then came inside her. I thought AIDS was a butt virus, like conjunction, junction, conjunctivitis. I spit gold bars cause I was molested by my Uncle Midas. Gay dads, blow pops, another sucker. Oedipus was the first motherfucker. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. Hungry, hungry hypocrite. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. We, the people of the USA, Jose, we're not talking to USA. We got a border in order to keep you out. It's what my NYU essay is about, cause we're xenophobic warrior princess, molested by my Uncle Sam. Is that incest? I want you to smell my finger. Does my nephew's scent still linger? South of queers, north of hell. The queer ones suck and the brown ones smell. We guard the border and we guard it well, but some slip through the cracks of the Liberty Bell. Did I say liberty? I meant Taco Paco. Hey, I better let that rock go, cause in real life Goliath wins and then sells all the silk that the widow spins. One more time. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. Hungry, hungry hypocrite. I hate catchy choruses and I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, break it down now. What? Bitches and hoes, both hoes. Oh, bitches and hoes. Bitches, hoes. Bitches and hoes don't exist because the hoes know bows are feminists. Bitches and hoes don't exist because the hoes know bows are feminists. So take off your bras and burn them, or you can let me burn them. Take off your bras and burn them, or you can let Bo burn them, burn them. Take off your bras and burn them, or you can let me burn them.
misogyny, gay panic, fiscal irresponsibility. So I figure, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
In the club up VIP, I got a fake mustache and a fake ID. I look like Wooly Willy with a really woolly willy. And I bypass the bouncer, passed by an ex and a flexing bouncer. Wowzer, look at all of Bo's hoes, looking for a ride on Bo's hoes. And I spot a little Latino, booty so big, call it Oprah's ego. We go do it through it, she says Dios mi amigo. Pull it out, stick it in your mouth, and I bust in the back of ya. Swallow, bitch, there's people starving in Africa. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, you're an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top. But careful, cherry, cause I'm the king of pop, pop, pop. Pop goes my weasel, now you look like Jackson Pollock's easel. My suggestion is you don't blow till you know what congestion is. Swallow when you know what digestion is. Follow Bo, the only question is, have you been splattered before by the Mad Hatter Matador? Cake batter, nevermore. It don't matter whether you're Spanish, French, Swedish, or Cambodian. I'll slime you so hard you could be on Nickelodeon. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo, oh, Bo, oh, Bo, Bo, oh, Bo, oh, Bo. You think that you can handle me, girl, don't make me laugh. I say my junk is bipolar, it'll split you in half, yeah. And if you're lucky, I might just bring you home, and I'll have you going down like you're growing an extra chromosome. And when you grab me, don't grab me by my buns, cause I got a bad case of the runs. I got the runs, I got the runs. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, Bo. I want to break it down for y'all. I came from the streets with nothing. Now I'm making hit records. For my people still living in the streets, still living in poverty, I want to tell you I'm doing this for you. My success is your success. And I know you may be thinking, hey, if you really believe that, why don't you use some of your money to help rebuild the neighborhood instead of putting spinning rims on a gold jet ski? And to that I say, chorus is coming out. Single every single day, do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, you gotta fume like a tuna, I'll smell you later. I met a fat chick and I fucked her in an elevator. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on so many levels. It was wrong on. It was wrong on. It was wrong on. Single every single day. Do it every single way. Make the single lady say, oh, Bo. And if I were gay, though I swear I'm straight, I'd make the fellas say, oh, single every single. Do it every single. Pop that single like a Pringle jingle. Oh, Bo. The song's almost completed. All this little ditty needed instrument that's double reeded. The oboe. Yeah. Oboe, play that oboe.
Song I wrote when my grandfather took ill recently. When grandfather dies, life will be strange. When grandfather dies, my whole world will change. When grandfather dies, I'll scream and I'll yell, 'cause I'll be fucking rich as hell. So grandfather die, don't keep me in suspense. So grandfather cough up that inheritance. So grandfather don't hold on another day. I love you to death, but I got bills to pay. A stroke would be nice, disease would be cool. I'll scatter his ashes in my new swimming pool. I'll party with Hef, I'll dine with the Queen. So what say we unplug that machine? Oh, grandfather, die before the fiscal year. Oh, grandfather, I wish Kevorkian were here. Oh, grandfather, fly, just take your final bow. Oh, grandfather, die, family hates you anyhow. For God's sakes, you must be as old as the sun. Your social security number is 1. You're deaf, dumb, and blind, and an amputee. You donate your blood every time that you pee. Your arthritis acts up whenever it rains. You're so old your penis has varicose veins. Oh, why don't you die, Grandpa? Why must you fight? You old motherfucker, just walk toward the goddamn light. Walk toward the light, old man. Walk toward the light, old man. It's all over now. My granddad is dead. A mysterious blow to his wrinkled old head. Before I collect a small oversight, but everything should work out all right. I'll start working on my grandma tonight. Thank you.
I went to a Catholic school for 4 years, and I also went in garage band for 20 minutes, and this is the product of that. Hit it. All the seats at the Sunday masses filled with the masses, massive asses, classes pass as fast as molasses, ceremonial reading glasses, read a little bit of Leviticus. All the kids are a little too little for this. All the parents nod in agreement. I think I can vaguely see what he meant. It's too early in the morning glory to read another allegory story. The father reads a little bit farther, assuring the assured that they need not bother. When God, in verse 45, said that slaves are okay to buy, he meant that people all from the start each have slaves within their hearts, things that we have sold or bought and that are forced to pick our moral cotton. God calls us to set these free, free our hearts from slavery. And then as God goes on to explain the logistics of buying and selling slaves, the Bible's sort of like, it's like typos didn't... In the back, I sit and I nod to the beats that are bumming from my iPod. My God, they're starting to pray, and over the music I can hear them say, Dear God, dear Lord, dear vague muscular man with a beard or a sword, dear good all-seeing being, my way or the highway, Yahweh, the blue-balled anti-masturbator, the great all-loving faggot hater. I'd like to thank your holy might for making me both rich and white, and though this is your day of rest, I come to you with one request. There's so much pain beyond this steeple, wars and drugs and homeless people, sadness where there should be joy, hate and rape and soldier boy. A world in darkness needs your light, so I'm sure your schedule's pretty tight, but my dog just had surgery. If you could fix that first. Jesus. Deborah, Messing's fingers in a holy place. Hail Mary, full of grace. Obama, could you pass some hope to the Pope? I know a couple dudes who want to elope. See, the church said nope, so the bros can't cope. The bros can grow, but the bros can't cope. They've been in love and they've been addicted. Who said they shouldn't? Been addicted. Cause in the holy land of the Lord, he's the holy landlord, and dicks are evicted. Cause you can be a Benedict if you've been a dick under Benedict, but you can't have Benedicts because there's only one Pope with only one dick. What? Yeah, a dick on a Pope is just like a soap on a rope, cause it's pointless unless in prison. Throw up your Bibles, Christ is risen. Hallelujah, now it's raining men because the gender ratio's 1 to 10. Winos at the Eucharist station, transgendered substantiation. Jesus wasn't the Messiah, get back, I'm a heretic and I'm on fire. It was Oedipus, those holy nights, the holy motherfucking Christ. And I'm a blasphemer, post-Katrina, cruising the marina on a crusade to cruise AIDS and blasphemer. You're too late, we're fucked, we don't need ya. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Turn up your nose, strike that pose. Hey, Macarena. This next song, honestly, is not funny at all, but it helps me sleep at night. Art is dead, art is dead, art is dead, art is dead. Entertainers like to seem complicated, but we're not complicated. I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole. Must be psychotic, I must be demented to think that I'm worthy of all this attention, of all of this money you worked really hard for. I slept in late while you worked at the drugstore. My drug's attention, I am an addict, but I get paid to indulge in my habit. It's all an illusion, I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing makeup, 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 makeup. Art is dead, so people think you're funny. How do we get those people's money? I said our art is dead. We're rolling in dough while Carlin rolls in his grave. His grave, his grave. The show has got a budget. The show has got a budget. And all the poor people, way more deserving of the money, won't budget. Cause I wanted my name in lights when I could have fed a family of 4 for 40 fucking fortnights. 40 fucking fortnights. I am an artist, please God forgive me. I am an artist, please don't revere me. I am an artist, please don't respect me. I am an artist, feel free to correct me. A self-centered artist, self-obsessed artist. I am an artist, I am an artist, but I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, I'm just a kid, and maybe I'll grow out of it.
To go solar, you used to have to install solar panels on your roof, but not anymore. Today, utility customers are subscribing to local solar.
I went to Kanye West's recent tour, the Yeezus tour. It was a big, dramatic, theatrical show. He did something very strange at the end of his show where he ranted for like 20 minutes. It was kind of a rant, kind of a song. He had auto-tune on his voice, and there was an instrumental in the background. Like this instrumental. He talked about his problems. Race. Power. His $90 t-shirts weren't selling very well. That was most of it. And I watched this. I thought maybe I could do this. I'll be honest, my problems are not as high stakes as Kanye's, but I have problems. And maybe a crowd in New York would be nice enough to indulge me. So as we get to the end of a night of theater and comedy and sweaters coming on and off, I got one question for you.
And that question is, can I say my shit? New York, can I say my shit? I got lots of shit to say. I got lots of shit to say. I can't fit my hand inside a Pringle can. I have a huge amount of trouble fitting my hand inside of a Pringle can. I can get my hand like 4 inches into the can, but then I have to tilt the can into my mouth. But by that point, a bunch of crumbs have accumulated at the bottom of the can, so they all go spilling onto my face. What I'm trying to say is the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. I'll say it again, the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. 2 radiuses of a Pringle can is way too small. If you feel me, put your hands up. Come on. If you feel me, put your hands up. Look at all these hands that are way too big to fit inside a Pringle can. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle cans. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle can. You think you can, I know you can. You think you can. Pringles, listen to the people. I am sure 90% of the complaint letters you get are about the width of your cans. Just make them wider. I've overdone the Pringles thing. Sorry. I wanna have a daughter. Wanna have a daughter. So I can finally have someone around the house who can fit their hands in a Pringle can. Yes, I'm still on the Pringle cans thing. Yeah. I'll move on, all right? But that is priority numero uno. I don't go to the gym because I'm self-conscious about my body. But I'm self-conscious about my body because I don't go to the gym. Irony can be so painful. That's a catch-22. Let's do this. I went to Chipotle. Got myself a chicken burrito. I went down the line, I got like all these ingredients, and then at the end of the line, the guy tried to wrap the burrito, but half of the shit inside the burrito spilled out. He still wrapped it. I was like, dude, you should have warned me. You're a burrito expert. You should have told me halfway through, hey man, you might be reaching maximum burrito capacity here. Do you think I want a messy burrito? No one wants a messy burrito. The whole appeal of a burrito is that all of the ingredients are contained within the confines of the tortilla. I wouldn't have gotten half this shit if I knew it was gonna fit in the burrito. All right, look. I wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't fit. I wouldn't have got half of it. Like, I'm okay with small mistakes. If you got no more chicken, I'll take pork. But I'll blow my dad before I eat a burrito with a fork. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't.
Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. Man, I wouldn't have got half of it like, half of it like, half of it like,
half of it like, half of it right now. I think it's time that we break it down. Whoa. I can sit here and pretend like my biggest problems are Pringle cans and burritos. The truth is my biggest problem's you. I want to please you, but I want to stay true to myself. I want to give you the night out that you deserve, but I want to say what I think and not care what you think about it. A part of me loves you, part of me hates you, part of me needs you, part of me fears you. And I don't think that I can handle this right now. Handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now.
I don't think that I can handle this right.
I don't think that I can handle this right.
Look at them, they're just staring at me like, come and watch the skinny kid with a steadily declining mental health. And laugh as he attempts to give you what he cannot give himself.
I think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. But they don't even know the half of this right.
But they don't even know the half of it. But I know I'm not a doctor, I'm a pussy. I put on a silly show. I should probably just shut up and do my job, so here I go. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. Wouldn't have got half. You can tell them anything if you just make it funny, make it rhyme. And if they still don't understand you, then you will run it one more time. I think that I can handle this right. Oh, handle this right. Oh, handle this right. And you don't even know the half of this right now. Right now. Handle this right. I'll handle this right. Handle this right now. Thank you. Good night. I hope you're happy.
Now the show is done. I hope that you had gut trembling or something resembling fun. And if you watch this thing alone, you probably didn't laugh, but maybe a few times you exhaled out of your nose. But if you hated it, that's fair. But either way, could you find a little more time for a parting questionnaire? On a scale from 1 to 0, are you happy? 'Cause you're on your own from here, so are you happy? I'm open to suggestions. Are you happy? But what the fuck kind of question is, am I happy? I really wanna try to get happy, and I think that I could get it if I didn't always panic every time I'm unhappy. Like I'm owed some life, or I'm always like happy, which is stupid because I wouldn't even want it if I got it. Wait, oh God, my dad was right. So if you know or ever knew how to be happy, on a scale from 1 to 2 now, are you happy? You're everything you hated. Are you happy? Hey look Ma, I made it. Are you happy?
I went through a pretty rough breakup recently. It was a long time coming. We had a lot of conversations about it, she and I. But recently we had the conversation. It wasn't recent, but I can remember it like it was yesterday, you know? She came out of the shower, her hair wet, her shoulders wet. It was a shower. It's water. She turned to me and she said it. She said, "It's over. We shouldn't fight to stay together, just to fight again. It's over. We're unhappy. We need to take a break from us to make us right again. And even though it's not gonna go any further, I swear I don't regret a second of it. And when the dust has settled, I hope we can still be friends." Then I said, "Eat a dick. Eat a dick. Eat a fucking dick like this. Put on your dick-eating gloves. Get ready to gobble a dick up. If you don't like this dick, stitch, eat a dick, bitch." I think I made the right decision. Okay, you're angry. I can see that, but you don't need to make this harder than it has to be. I tried to speak to you, but you won't listen. Eat a dick. Hold on, please, just let me eat a dick. Oh my God, honestly, are you fucking five? I'm trying to talk this out. You refuse to even listen to me. I'm saying how I'm feeling, okay? And then you're saying, eat a dick over and over again. Does that seem mature to you? No, it doesn't. But see, I think the issue is I got my father's temper and I'm emotionally inarticulate. So rather than being honest and vulnerable, I did a quick switch because I'm hurting inside. I'm trying to hide it, so eat a dick. I thought we'd have a future together, you fucking whore. I didn't think you'd cry for me. I didn't think you cared. I thought you were lashing out in anger, but now I see you're scared. I'm scared too. Maybe we can work this out and not break up. Really? No, lick my clit. Lick my motherfucking clit. You think 3 lousy years offset 3 years of shit? I deserve better than you. Get me wetter than screw. Sorry, you're not what I need, hon. Lick this clit and leave, son. We all want love. How many single ladies out there looking for love tonight? Yeah, woo that sadness out. Some more where that came from. Ladies, I know what you want. You want a guy that's sweet, a guy that's tough, a feminist who likes to pay for stuff, the kind of guy that gets along with your friends without being attracted to any of them. A good boy, a bad boy, a good bad boy, a half good, half bad, half boy. Loves your brother, sensitive but not weekend. Is a great lover, calls your mother on the weekend. Now you might think that this guy only exists in your mind, but guess what? You're right. If you want love, lower your expectations a few, because Prince Charming would never settle for you. If you want love, just pick a guy and love him. And if he's got a thing for feet, say fuck it, sweep me off them. Now, the good thing is that at least men have very realistic expectations for women. He said, sarcastically setting up a second verse in a comedy's, You want a girl that's nice, a girl that's not obsessed with her looks, but is insanely hot. The kind of girl that you can show to your folks. Loves the movies that you like and always laughs at your jokes. A real girl, a hot girl, a really hot girl, a brand new, really hot, real doll. Wants to impress you, doesn't care if you notice, and only ever uses you to tickle her throat with. Now you might think that this girl only exists in your mind, but she's real. But last week she died. If you want love, lower your expectations a lot. You might think your dick is a gift, I promise it's not. If you want love, just pick a girl and love her, then whip out your dick and let the girl you love decline the offer. I don't want a neat freak, I don't want a slob, somebody with bedhead in a dead-end job, 'cause I won't settle for less than perfect. We want perfect children, a perfect life, perfect husband or a perfect wife. But deep down we know we don't deserve. But we all deserve love, even on the days when we aren't our best, 'cause we all suck. But love can make us suck less. We all deserve love. It's the very best part of being alive. And I would know I just turned 25. I think some of the greatest songwriters of all time are country artists, Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson, you know? And if you're writing honestly, that is art, and I would never bash that. The problem is, with a lot of modern country music, what is called stadium country music, the sort of Keith Urban brand of country music, is that it is not honest. It is the exact opposite of honest. Where instead of people actually telling their stories, you got a bunch of millionaire metrosexuals who've never done a hard day's work in their life, but they figured out the words and the phrases they can use to pander to their audience, and they list the same words and phrases off sort of Mad Lib style in every song, raking in millions of dollars from actual working class people. You know the words, you know the phrases like a dirt road, a cold beer, a blue jeans, or I didn't hear that. Sort of a mental typo. I walk and talk like a field hand, but the boots I'm wearing cost $3 grand. I write songs about riding tractors from the comfort of a private jet. I could sing in Mandarin, you'd still know I'm pandering. Hunting deer, chasing trout, a Bud Light with the logo facing out. Hear that subtle mandolin? That's textbook pandering. I own a private ranch that I rarely use. I don't like dirt. One verse, one chorus in the bag. Now it's time to talk to the ladies. I'm hoping my southern charm offsets all these rapey vibes I'm putting out. Good girl in a straw hat with her arms out in a cornfield. That is a scarecrow. Thought it was a human woman, sorry. A cold night, a cold beer, a cold jeans, strike that last one. I'm wetting you, I hope you're feeling me. Subtextual. We go to bed, you doze off, so I take your country girl clothes off. I put my hands on your body, it feels like, hey, it's a fucking scarecrow again. My Mandarin. Fuck your ears, I'm pandering. I write songs for the people who do jobs in the towns that I'd never move to. Legalize gerrymandering. Tolerate my pandering. You got a beautiful mouth, I got a beautiful... Y'all dumb motherfuckers want a key change. Thematically meandering, emphatically pandering. I got a tight grip on my demo's balls. Say the word truck, they jizz in their overalls. You don't know what land you're in. I'm in the land of pandering. and I'll be up front. I do what I do, cause I'm a total fucking country boy.